So, Stephen Allison, Director of Football. Well, with us now a third through the season and with the team sitting second in the table, is this where you expected the team to be at this stage?
If I'm being brutally honest with you, if you would have told me that 10 games into the season we'd be sitting joint top of the league, albeit Whitburn's got a game in hand, I would have bitten your hand off for it, yes. I'm quite happy.
The team have obviously won 8 and lost 2 in the league. What do you expect from the team moving on at this stage in the push for promotion?
If we can get some of the players back from injury, I expect us to stay hopefully at the top of the table. The most important thing for us this year is getting promotion out of the league. If we can finish in one of the top 3, that'd be a huge achievement for us. Obviously everybody wants to win the league, but finishing top 3 will be a aim.
There was obviously a lot of activity in the summer regarding the signings. How do you feel they have contributed to the team in our push for promotion?
The summer signings, in the summer we made 4 signings. Evan, who's played every game, I think that speaks for itself. Scott Sinclair sadly broke his wrist, so he's been out injured for some time. Sam's been a bit in and out of the team. He's had an injury, he missed a bit of training through personal reasons, one thing or another. Kieran's on. I think overall the 4 players have done well. I think they've fitted in well to the squad that was here, and we've made a couple of additions after that, which again, some of them are just settling into being at the club. Obviously Young Reese has just came on loan for Falkirk, which again we've got to be grateful for Falkirk for giving us a player at his level on loan. I think he's done great. Reece Duncan's came in, wasn't fit when we signed him, and I still think he's a couple of weeks away from getting up to speed.
And with the help of Gary and everyone at Allgrass, we have managed to get a Premiership standard pitch here at the club. What do you make of that for a club that came in, and how does our style of play contribute to the pitch?
I think one of the things from the very outset when I was asked to come to the club, after speaking to Gordon, the manager, we identified that we were used to playing in 4G plastic pitch, fantastic surface. The park here used to have a great, everybody used to comment how good the park was at Camelon. I think everybody will tell you at the club the park last year wasn't so great. We knew at the outset we had to spend some money improving the pitch. We brought in Gary, who's a friend of mine. He's done a fantastic job, and based on Gary's advice early last season, or middle last season when we came in, his advice was to go down the Allgrass road. We went down the Allgrass road, and the work that Allgrass and Gary combined along with Colin is fantastic, and the reviews we've had of the park, I think, is a credit to them.
And obviously club volunteers, community and businesses came together to get a stadium looking amazing for fans and everyone at the club to be proud of. What do you make of the ground so far with improvements, and is there any future plans for the ground?
Again, I think obviously when we came in, I think when the first time I spoke to you, I think we knew then we had to invest money in the infrastructure at the club. We had to fix the park, the surroundings of the park, the support that we've had for local businesses. All you need to do is look around the park for the advertising boards all the way around. The support we've had has been phenomenal. I think if you look at the improvements within the ground, whether it be painting the posts, putting flags up, painting the changing rooms, putting different nets up, doing this fantastic hospitality suite, the volunteers in the summer, well, absolutely godsend. This club cannot run for these volunteers. So the support we've had for the volunteers has been remarkable, and we get that every match day. We're here, taking money in the gate, working in the pie stall, and the local businesses, the support. And the financial support they give us, some might only give us a little bit, some give us a larger bit. Combined together, the support we've had for we've been here, albeit a lot of them are friends of mine, but the support we've had has been remarkable, and we're more than positive that will continue.
We also have a brand new 555 hospitality suite, which are quite in now. When are we expecting to have this open, and what's work is left so to do?
Well, obviously, previously everybody saw the red containers as they were behind the goals. In the summer we spent a lot of money getting these hospitality suites to a standard. We didn't realise we had to go through certain hoops with the council, It wasn't until we were ready to apply for the drinks licence and stuff, some red flags came up, call them hurdles if you like. We are slowly getting over the hurdles with the help of a local architect and building control for the council. We hope to have this hospitality suite open before Christmas.
We have seen a big rise of commercial activity at the club over the past year with lots of big and small business all come together to support the club. What do you make of our sponsors and what do you achieve going forward with them?
The sponsors, the main sponsors are the ones that when you guys post stuff on social media, there's banners along the bottom. You've got Fraser's Car Garage, which is only local here. You've got Force Sports, you've got 525, you've got the Plough Hotel, you've got various companies. As you see, the logos are all along the bottom. I don't want to miss one, so I apologise if I have, because there's so many. But without these guys, we couldn't put the standard of player on the park that we have been. And I've no any doubt in my mind that these guys will continue to support us as long as we do continue on and off the park to do things correctly.
And we are seeing a large number of fans at most of our home games so far this season. We also have our ultras group who bring in noise week in week out. What have you made of the fans so far, and how do we keep attracting new fans to the games?
I think when I came here, a number of friends of mine from outside the club who know the club's history and stuff like that. Obviously at the time I only knew little bits, and now I've been here 6 or 7 months, I know a lot more about it. The support that we've had for the local community I think has been unbelievable. Albeit I think we can get a bigger crowd. I think as we improve on the park, once we get the hospitality open and do other things around the ground, I think that the numbers coming through the gate along the rise. The ultras for me are fantastic. Again, they started off, there was only 3 or 4 of them. I think they're up to maybe 20, 25 of them now. My wife bought them some banners. Stevie Burden at Marner Development's got them a tannoy, which some people might think is annoying, but every big club has them. They've got a drum, they've got all the bits and bobs, and they're only growing and getting bigger. Myself and Tony are working on something for young kids in the local community for next year. And if we can put that together, what we're working on, if we get the financial support for 1 or 2 guys, the numbers of the young kids locally will hopefully rise and rise and rise. Currently we let under 16s in for nothing. That will continue, and we hope that the young kids keep supporting the club and the numbers can grow.
Is there anything you'd add, say to the fans, do we wrap up here?
The only thing I would say to the fans is just keep coming and watching us. We're obviously sitting joint top of the league after 10 games. We've got a big game this Friday against Berwick at home. I think if we can maybe add 1 or 2 into the squad, some people might look at the squad and think we've got over 20 players, but we've got Scott out injured long term, we've got Liam out injured long term. We have had a bit of a solo with injuries over the last 5-6 weeks. Some guys missing, not here for personal reasons, away in holidays and stuff like that. It's hard at times. I think if you look over the lineups, what you do the posters, I'd probably say you'll no find 3 in a row that's been the same, which is it's harder for the manager as well. He's got to chop and change based on circumstances rather than picking the strongest team all the time. But no, I would just ask that we continue to support us, and if we can do the same in the next 6 months that we've done the last 6 months, we're only going to go one way.